Hi everybody. I recently read an interview with a Red Cross volunteer in Ukraine. She's just 21 years old. She has seen bombed out houses, burned cars with dead bodies, corpses along the road. She helped people who were freezing, starving, people with bullet wounds. And she says, "There is a lot of emotion, but I can't express it. I have to stay neutral." And that perfectly describes the important and difficult job that you do. I know that the Red Cross always delivers. I know that because I joined the Swedish Red Cross myself as a volunteer when I was still in my teenage years. This experience taught me a lot, shaped me who I am today. In Ukraine, you are helping hundreds of thousands of people who have no food, water, or roof over their heads. And in the European Union, you are helping people fleeing Ukraine. Over 4.8 million people have now arrived into our union from Ukraine. And the EU is meeting this challenge with unity, solidarity, and action. I'm proud to be European. When I see the volunteers at the border offering food and shelter, when I see people offering beds in their own home, I'm proud that the EU has offered temporary protection to people fleeing Ukraine, to citizens and residents. Member states agreed unanimously to my proposal to activate the Temporary Protection Directive for the first and only time in 20 years. To deal with the sudden and unprecedented arrival of millions of people in need, to give them immediate access to jobs, housing, and schools for the children. I was asked to give you few challenges to kickstart your discussion today. So here are a few thoughts. First, what lessons from this crisis must we learn for the future? On reception, in crisis, we've seen empty beds at borders and in reception centers, and people moving straight in with family, friends, even with people they never met before in their lives, welcoming refugees into their homes. This is a massive shift, but maybe amidst the tragedy we can find an opportunity in how we deal with reception. I've set up a Safe Homes initiative to help member states and civil society organizations to mobilize communities to welcome refugees. And I know in many countries the Red Cross played a key role, organizing the welcome and providing crucial support. Can we make this model for future crises? Can we make sure the same homes remain available to those fleeing conflict in other parts of the world? People who come through resettlement. Second, help us get a better understanding of the situation on the ground. We've set up Solidarity Platform to coordinate efforts between the Commission, Member States, EU agencies and international organizations. But we can only act based on facts. We're developing an index to show where refugees are arriving and which member states need most support. Your volunteers work close to the ground, close to people. They will much sooner see what works and what doesn't than what we can from Brussels. So tell us the facts so we can be more effective in supporting people fleeing the conflict. Third, this is a unique crisis. Families are torn apart. Women, children are traveling alone. You have a unique expertise and knowledge in family tracing, in reconnecting the dots of displacement. This is essential to protect children, especially unaccompanied minors, to prevent trafficking and exploitation. Help us to better protect children. Half of the refugees are children. Traffickers target children in migration, especially unaccompanied minors, to sell their bodies for sexual exploitation. Trafficking is a terrible crime. A criminal can sell drugs only once, but he can sell a child's body again and again and again. If you're not already doing so, train your volunteers to look for the danger signs of trafficking. Help us to know where these children are. We need to know they are safe. Red Cross volunteers are helping people to register for protection. So continue this good work. Help us to register people, especially children. I hope these ideas will give you some food for thought for your debate, and I wish you all the best in your important work. Thank you.